Time to crack open the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
By JRR and Bud Light's Thursday Night Football. We're scheduled to be out at Twin Peaks in Lake Buena Vista for the Falcons and the Panthers taco.
We shall see with the storm approaching on that one. If so, again, 6 to 8, ice cold Bud Light specials, bucket specials. Bud Light girls will be there, and great JRR and Bud Light prizes, 6 to 8, Twin Peaks, Buena Vista.
Monday Night Football, Ravens three in a row now, Bulldog, with the win over the Saints.
Absolutely. My man Kenyon Drake gets it done last night. He was coming in place of Gus Johnson, the Ravens starting running back. He scored 2 touchdowns, had 93 yards on the ground. Lamar Jackson did his thing as well. The Ravens beat the Saints 27-13. The Ravens are banged up too. Mark Andrews, their great tight end, he didn't play. I just mentioned Gus Johnson. Gus Edwards didn't play as well. So yeah, the Ravens were banged up, but they were still able to beat the Saints with Andy Dalton at quarterback. So yeah, big win for the Ravens. Good win for them. The other big news in the NFL yesterday: Frank Reich ousted as the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts, and the Colts hired ESPN analyst and former Colts center Jeff Saturday as the interim head coach. So Saturday will be coaching on Sundays now for the Indianapolis Colts, and a little bit of a controversial decision to hire a guy who's never been a head coach before, who wasn't part of the coaching staff, his only level of coaching has been as a high school coach, I think an assistant high school coach in Georgia. So, but he's going to be the new head coach.
I just like that. Like you just rolled it off. Saturday he'll be coaching Sundays. You could do that with Thursdays and Mondays too. This is going to be fun while he's there.
Also, just note large hairy arms.
Yes. I like the guy as a commentator. I think he's a great analyst. So we'll see how good of a head coach he is over the next 8 games. The owner of the Colts, Mr. Irsay, says that he hopes it goes longer than 8 games. So this is sort of an audition for Jeff Saturday. Other big NFL news, we sort of talked about this a little bit yesterday. Josh Allen, the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, that arm of his could be an issue. In fact, Coach Sean McDermott wouldn't answer many questions yesterday about the severity of the injury on his right throwing elbow. He was throwing a pass the other day. He got hit as he was throwing the pass. His arm sort of bent backwards awkwardly, and it didn't look good. Hopefully he's going to be okay, because the guy's an MVP candidate, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. If the Bills lose him, then they have to go to the great Case Keenum. So I don't know if Case Keenum will lead the Bills.
Then I have to go to Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray's not bad. He's my quarterback.
I just wanted to get in and mention while Pat was sitting there, I'd see his face. He's getting red.
So that's your Tuesday morning fantasy football mention. The saga, the fight, the struggle is real.
The struggle for the Magic continued, even though Paolo Banchero erupted for 30 points for the second straight game. He had 30-plus points, but the Magic still lose last night, 134-127 to the Houston Rockets, for crying out loud.
Hapless Houston Rockets.
Yeah, the hapless Houston Rockets. They lost to the Kings on Saturday night when they blew a 20-point lead, and now they're losing to the Houston Rockets, who hit 24 three-pointers on the Magic last night. 24. That's the second most three-pointers the Magic have ever given up in a game.
Had a college basketball start last night, Bulldog.
That's right. Florida State goes down to Stetson last night. UCF goes down to UNC Asheville. The Gators, under new coach Todd Golden, they got a victory over Stony Brook. Duke opened up with their new coach. Kansas opened up with their coach, suspended Bill Self for 4 games. What was the other big news? Who was the other? Villanova. Opened up with their new coach. Jay Wright, of course, retired after last season. So, yeah, college basketball is off and running. Dwight Howard.
Oh, do you have, speaking of Dwight, do you have the Taiwanese Basketball League package there at the luxury condo?
That's what I was going to say. Dwight's going to Taiwan to play for the Leopards over in Taiwan.
Is he still having butt problems?
I don't know.
Because that's going to be a long flight to Taiwan if you got a sore butt.
Did you read his tweet? I am excited about going to Taiwan with open arms.
I can't wait to touch down in Taiwan and start playing.
Sure.
Baby.
Sure.
Why would you do this? The guy's got to have a ton of cash.
Well, ego.
A lot of. Yeah, he has a ton of cash, but I'm sure he spends a lot of cash. He's got a lot of family.
Wow, true that.
So, anyway, what else we got?
Lightning home tonight versus Edmonton. Wanted to work in the hockey mention.
There you have. I was wondering if Taco Bob is excited about the new the match that's coming up. Tiger's going to team up with Rory. In that golf exhibition they play every year, the match is going to be Tiger and Rory versus Justin Thomas and Jordan Spieth. You excited about that, Taco?
Those gimmicks, I have to be honest, I don't really watch those that much. Plus, when you're in full football mode right now, it's hard to even think,
Oh, yeah, I totally agree. Anything that happens during football season, gets lost in the shuffle to a lot of sports fans, no question. So.
All right, Dog. Well, we'll see if this approaching storm has any impact on sports scheduled in the southeastern United States over the next few days. We'll have to keep tabs on that as well.
Let's hope it blows out to sea. It doesn't even come ashore.
Well,
that glass half full.
That would be fantastic. But anyway, Mike, the Bulldog.
Remember the old Beverly Hillbillies series? They said we should put big fans on shore and just blow it back out to sea.
Sports columnist for the Orlando Sentinel, host of Open Mic on Sports Radio FM 96.9 The Game, and grown man barking during the sports page here on JRR.
Oh.